Cindy Hall is a freelance columnist and correspondent for the Spokesman Review and author of War Bonds, Love Stories from the Greatest Generation. The view from her porch is usually sunny.
My husband discovered the remains of a previous civilization while building a retaining wall at the back edge of our property. "Look what I found," he said, cradling his discovery in his hands. Poor Lightning McQueen had definitely seen better days. His front wheels and both headlights were missing. His rear tires were packed with dirt, and his big eyes peered from the windshield through a thick coating of dust. His once sparkly red paint job had faded into orange. When we first bought our home in 1993, both the front and the backyards were a mess of weeds and clover. Derek tackled the front first, so the boys took over the back. For years, squirt guns, skateboards, bicycles, and toys littered the backyard. When our 4 sons grew tired of playing with things with wheels or toys, they took up digging in a back space near the edge of our property where the previous homeowner had attempted to garden. I worried about the holes they dug with plastic shovels being too deep or the tunnels they dug being too long, but Derek said, "Boys gotta dig." And dig they did. But soon they grew tired of playing in the dirt. And then they grew up. And then the oldest 2 moved out. Gradually, we've been reclaiming the backyard and making it our own oasis. The retaining wall is just another step in the beautification process. Now Derek had stumbled upon a toy graveyard while building it. "I've been finding a lot of little green army men too," he said, "but I rebury them with full honors." But it didn't seem right to leave Lightning McQueen in an unmarked grave, especially since it looks like he'd been the victim of a violent crime. Someone had scrawled "Help me" in permanent marker on his hood, leading us to believe he'd been the victim of a carjacking. The printing looks just like our second son's. And our youngest son, Sam, was a huge fan of the movie Cars. He had the whole Radiator Springs playset and a full fleet of cars from the film. But his favorite was always Lightning McQueen. Derek went back to work on the wall, leaving the dirt-encrusted car on the deck railing. And weeks later, it's still there, parked facing our outdoor dining area, where Lightning can watch the boy who once loved him come and go. Last night, I saw his eyes shining through their dusty coating when Sam sat down to dinner. And then, I swear I saw old Lightning's smile.